And of course, the San Miguel Corporation, I would never ever play for another team other than San Miguel. And of course, I'm just fortunate na hanggang ngayon naglularo ako, and I'm going to end my career with San Miguel. I'd like to thank Boss Dending Kuangco, Boss Ernie Kuangco, and Boss Ramon Ang, and Boss Robert. Thank you very much. And if I may mga papasalamatan lang ako. Alam ko gusto nila magpanoorin yung game na Game 3, pero I'd like to thank my past coaches in the PBA, from Coach Chot Reyes hanggang kay Coach Ato Agustin. Thank you very much. Pati si Coach Tim Con, who I played for in the national team. And of course, Coach Shot Tangkinsen, who is here. Coach, thank you. And Coach Jong Yu Chico. We've won so many championships together, and may mga memorable setbacks also. But it was all worth it. Thank you for the trust, Coach Jong. And of course, special mention to my mentor, Coach Ron Jacobs. I wouldn't be the player and person that I am today if not for Coach Ron. I know he's watching. Coach Ron, thank you. Get well soon. And my past and present teammates, thank you very much. Special mention to the two Dannies who I played with for the longest time. Let's make one more run, and it starts tonight. I want to end my career with the championship with your help, with all of your help. I'd like to thank, of course, my family. Mom, si Mary Rose Racela, my Kuya Nash and family, and of course my brother, si Wally, who's based in California. Who's watching right now. I also thank you very much for your support ever since I started basketball. My family, my wife, Melissa, my sons, Rara, Rafa, and Raya, my daughter. You are my inspiration. You are the reason why I've been playing this long. Thank you, and I love you. A few more. My closest friends and relatives whom I invited tonight. Thank you very much. You know who you are. And Nike. Thank you, Nike, Mady Chupa, and Tony Aitaide. And of course, nagpapasalamat ako kay Choli Cruz, sa Ore, sa lahat ng San Miguel fans at lahat ng PBA fans. Salamat po sa 18 taon na pagsuporta nyo sa akin. Kahit papano naging bahagi ako ng buhay nyo. Maraming salamat po. And well, lastly, I'd like to thank my #1 critic, my #1 fan, my first ever coach, Cesar Racela. I love you. I hope I made you proud. Thank you!
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause to Olsen, Rara, Racela. Due to some technical difficulties, we won't be using our center scoreboard, but instead we will be using the PBA scoreboard. We'll hit it.
And what a tribute for Olsen Racela. Ito na ang kanyang pinakahuling final series, not just in a San Miguel uniform, but as a PBA player. There's Alvin Patrimonio welcoming Ray Evangelista. They had so many memorable years together with Pure Foods, where Olsen started his career. Diyan po siya nakatapak sa PBA, but really it was in San Miguel that Olsen blossomed into an all-star point guard.
Yeah, and definitely one of the better point guards. Very wily, great shooter, good decision maker, you know, almost in the mold of his team manager right now, Hector Calma, the director, as we call it. But obviously, San Miguel, very nice tribute. They need every emotional aspect to try to win one game against Stock and Tex. And this might be it, because you could see what Olsen said. I hope to make one more run, you know, practically pleading with his teammates. Give us a chance, you know, that he would end his career with a ring, you know, with a championship ring. But of course, that depends on the other team, if they're going to accommodate them. And it also depends on how they play. But right now, San Miguel starting off with Artadi, and obviously a change of plans here. Artadi probably going up against Alapag very quickly, trying to get him off track. We have Arwin Santos, Danny Ildefonso, Dondon Hortiveros, and Jay Washington. So Dorian Peña not starting for them in this ball game, in game number 3.
Because really, the burden of adjustment is on Ato Agustin and San Miguel. And we see that big adjustment even before the game starts. Paul Artadi inserted in the starting lineup. Daniel Ildefonso starting at the center spot. What does this mean?
Well, they try to speed up the game also, because the other team is speeding up. You know, I talk about speed, but the only way you can really have speed is if the other team does not convert on their shots. Because if they do, even if you throw the ball, if you have to throw the ball in, quick outlet, you know, the defense can come down. So the other thing there is also probably preserving the fouls of Dorian Peña, which he seems to have a potential for getting into.
Well, here's Artadi, and he starts us going. It is a game number 3, practically a must-win game for the San Miguel Beermen.
You can see quickly attack the defense of Jimmy Alapag in there, and we have a nice pass there by Denninger, but Aban not quick to take the shot. Aban taking the spot of Ryan Reyes.
This by Ranadel de Ocampo. Certainly San Miguel with that emotional boost from that Olsen Racela tribute. Here's Artadi, Artadi inside, Artadi, and he almost loses the ball. He'll pull it out. Here's Artineros.
That's a foul there because he held him as he was going to the basket. This has been the story so far in this series. San Miguel has always started strong. Whoever lineup they have used, they've always started strong in the first 2 games. But here you can see they seem to be all business with the way they're moving. Oh, that was a nice pass.
Certainly was. A good idea. It was a good idea for Artadi. But you know, with San Miguel, the past 2 games, starting games has not been a problem. It's ending games.
That's right. That's why I said the 4th quarter has been their bane, no?
There's De Ocampo, outside Alapag. Jimmy Alapag on the move. Minute going by in the opening period. There's Ranadel, there's a double team. At tatakbo San Miguel dito. Washington was not looking at the ball, but he will save it. He will save it for San Miguel.
Well, Alapag looking up instead of looking at where the ball is going to fall, because there's no way he's going to be able to block that shot.
Artadi will start the play. San Miguel up 2-0 in the early moments of game number 3. Bola ngayon na kay Danny I. And Artadi is all alone. Oh, he missed it.
Oh, that was a sorry miss there. Very easy shot.
Meantime, here's Kelly Williams. Williams pulling up.
Oh,
Missing it completely.
what? Never hit the ring. And the Talk and Text players on the bench are still begging their teammates, score something here so we can sit down.
Arwin Santos turns around. No good.
Not very high percentage shooting either on the part for San Miguel. If they were shooting well, they should be up 8-0 here.
Here's Alapag to Ranadel. Ranadel to Aban. Aban fires an open shot. It's good.
The guy that we least expect to start off hostilities for Talk and Text coming in with a nice basket, but set up well by his teammate on the drive and draw. Again, leaving Artadi.
Here's Ontiveros for 3. Yes, sir!
Somebody forgot the rotation in that last play. It's okay if you leave Artadi, but do not leave Ontiveros, because obviously he can shoot a 3-point shot.
Here's Kelly Williams. Boy, that shader lane is very tight para sa Talk and Text.
Well, I think also, I remember Seven, Kinito were doing the game, and they were talking about the inside points of Talk and Text in game number 2. At the end of the day, when San Miguel goes back and says, we got clobbered the inside points. Let's do something about it.
Ayan po, Nash, Racela, and short Reyes. head coach Torres trying to lead Talking Tex to yet another victory. And if they do, they'll be one win away from possibly sweeping this series. Wala ngayon na kay Ontiveros. He hit a three-pointer earlier. Let's give Artadi that shot. And he takes it and makes it.
Well, if he makes it, he makes it. Yeah. Now, of course, if he makes 2 or 3, you have to challenge it a little bit. But a lot of energy with Artadi. That's the most important. Oh, that's a nice play. Running all alone there, missing that shot.
Tropang Texers have been missing shots badly dito sa opening quarter.
Well, you know, I think they're also a little bit tense. Maybe they're so pumped up. The adrenaline is so high. Sometimes that might work against you, especially after the talk of Olsen. I saw them gather together, and they probably said, let's not get emotional about this thing. Let's play our game. This is still a basketball game that has to be played. They all feel for Olsen. They probably respect him for all the years that he has given service to the PBA.
Well, sabi ni Alapag, well, since Olsen's going, I can probably I can take over as
I'm coming.
top and most excellent point guard in the PBA.
Yeah, Jimmy's no spring chicken either, no, but he's still very, very much in good condition. Another good outside shot there by Don Ontiveros. But I said, Jimmy may have about 3 or 4 more years. That's all, probably, in his career here.
Here's Dillinger, best player of the game number 2. Ranadel de Ocampo hits a 2-pointer.
Well, after a very, very slow start for both teams, Ontiveros gets out on the other end, and Jimmy Alapag and Rangel, 2 great scorers for their team, coming up with big baskets.
Bak pa rin ang San Miguel, 9-8, 7:45 remaining in the opening period. Pump shot there mula kay Arwin Santos. As always, Talking Tex is going to push that ball. Here's Alapag. Alapag fires a 3. Yes, sir!
And a very quick timeout being asked here by San Miguel as Alapag has hit 2 outside shots.
San Miguel with a fast starting unit. The Talking Tex still fast, just like the first 2 games of this series.